bars are how many tons are in ending inventories. And then those boxes right there show that in percent terms. And so while we sit and think about, we know we have a lot of inventory. We know in pure volumetric or mass terms, we have as much ending inventory as we've ever had. Percentage terms, we're more like 2001. And you're going to hear that over and over and over as I go through this. We're like in 2001. Okay? And I think the big picture in crop production, we're in 2001. We actually have a good demand growth. Okay? There's a lot of underlying demand growth globally and domestically for food, but there's a large overhang, and it's going to take us a few more years, and maybe we need to see a bad crop somewhere in the world, preferably not here, right? We love it when other people make those sacrifices for our benefit. But some, the normal cropping issues, and see us burn through some of those. People can disagree that rents were where the real bubble formed in the super cycle. I don't think land prices formed as much of a bubble. They did inflate, obviously, but I'm not worried about that bubble bursting. Rents will continue, they have to continue to decline, because that's really where we're out of whack. I think over the next 3 years, we will see prices strengthen some. Acres shift to soy away from corn and wheat. Broader economy, I'm just going to try and keep us on track here. Broader economy is great. This is my #1 chart for looking at the 3/4 to 100% should be sold by harvest. Carrying it after harvest, unpriced, rarely works for you. Not saying it never works. Okay, but most of the time when you sit and go, oh, but there was that 1 year, that was 2007. It's not going to happen again for a long time. Okay? So, and if you own storage, make your basis and futures price decisions separately. The more I thought about this, I'm in the process of kind of putting a lot of my grain marketing stuff into online courses. I'm actually almost to the point where I think having one grain marketing plan is not enough. You actually need two. You almost need a separate plan on your futures.
The legacy of that period. Now, what have we seen for fertilizer, seed, and pesticide costs? Those prices, especially seed prices per unit, gone up dramatically in the last 10 to 12 years, and have largely been stable since corn prices come back down. Okay, pesticide costs on a per acre basis, some of that has to do with price. A lot of it here in the last couple of years, however, has been more to do with the quantity and the number of passes. We're dealing with more and more problematic pests, weeds, in particular. Seed costs, this is Central Illinois data. We kind of are aware of this, right? We know what our seed bill has been. And it's been stuck in the last 2 or 3 years at these higher prices. We're even seeing some escalation, the newer genetics.